Hey everybody, and welcome to our
Check out the
deep
full
dive
video on my
today.
YouTube
It's great to
channel.
be here.
We're going to be looking at a
Don't forget to
poem
subscribe
Right.
and like for more.
that really tackles some of the big questions of life,
Yeah.
about suffering and why humanity seems so flawed.
Right.
And it's basically this really heartfelt plea to God.
Yeah. And it uses some really powerful imagery to get those feelings across.
Right.
Talking about like being trapped in a jail,
Yeah.
turning to stone, even getting like hurled into space.
Whoa.
Just this feeling of helplessness.
It's powerful imagery.
It is.
And it really grabs you right from those opening lines.
Oh, yeah.
On the one hand, we have mankind described as this disaster made for God's own laughter.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty harsh, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
But then we're reminded
Yeah.
that this same God created the universe in less than a week.
Right. Right.
So what does that kind of contrast make you think about?
Well, I think it really sets up this tension
Okay.
between like human weakness and God's power.
Yeah.
And you see that all through the poem.
Yeah.
The speaker's kind of wrestling with this idea.
Mhm.
If God's so powerful, why are we so messed up?
Right.
Why is there so much suffering?
Yeah.
And I think that's that desperation for answers
Okay.
that really comes through in the poem.
And you see that desperation in the way that the phrase,
Yeah.
mankind is a disaster,
Uh-huh.
it keeps coming up again and again.
Yeah, it's like a recurring theme.
Right.
Like this belief that there's something just like inherently
Yeah.
broken about us.
And then to really drive that point home,
Right.
we get all this imagery of imprisonment and punishment.
Right.
The poem talks about being trapped in a jail, turning into stone, and being shattered and thrown. It's like they're stuck in this endless cycle of suffering.
Exactly. And there's no escape.
Yeah.
It just keeps going and going.
It makes you wonder if they're saying that just being human is the punishment.
That's an interesting thought. It definitely plays with that idea.
Yeah, and then there's this shift where the speaker directly addresses God,
Yeah.
and you can almost feel the frustration pouring out.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I have to live through this hell?
Right.
Why would you leave us in our own misery?
Right. It's like they're laying it all out there.
No sugarcoating. It's just raw honesty.
Totally.
They're hurting and they're demanding answers.
Yeah. And what's so interesting is that they refuse to apologize.
Really?
Yeah. There's these lines like,
Yeah.
don't expect me to apologize for it is your fault.